It's a cloudy day today. We're actually getting some of those giant wet snowflakes. They don't stick, but oh man, they're so pretty to look at. So today I'm going to be making my Breathe soap. This is 100% natural soap. It's going to be a goat's milk soap. I have Eucalyptus, Lavender, and Peppermint essential oils. Those are all from Bramble Berry. And then I'm going to be naturally coloring it with Indigo, and that is from Wholesale Supplies Plus. What I'm going to do is the whole entire batch is going to be colored with the Indigo, and then I'm going to add in some drop swirls with some hanger swirls with some more of the Indigo. To get a really good blue with Indigo, you've got to put through gel phase, which I do with all my soaps. And this nasty, swampy looking mess is I add the bulk of the Indigo to my lye solution, and it doesn't smell good at all. But that will give it a great color. And then I've got a little bit more mixed in some water. It'll look better once I've emulsified it. So I've got my essential oils that have been sitting in some kaolin clay to help kind of anchor that scent. Yeah, and I've got my usual recipe. I do have some little impression mats in here. This is my handmade double mold, but these I'll have to put the whole thing in the freezer to get, oh, that one's upside down, to get the whole thing to come apart, because these silicone comes out really nice, but the little plastic ones, they do not. So you gotta pop in the freezer and do it that way. So let's go ahead and get started. It's gonna be a pretty quick soap to make, a pretty quick pour. Bring it to emulsification. Go ahead and I'm gonna separate a quarter of it out into here, and then put those drop swirls in, hang our swirl, and then it'll go into the oven to gel. Actually, in my dining room, we have the generator going because it's super cloudy and we're off grid. Anyway, so this is super weird. I took this out of the mold probably a couple hours ago, and those little splotches, those are actually some of that Indigo. So this Indigo was kind of grainy for some reason. I've got two different Indigos. One of them isn't, this one is. But the weird thing is, before I took off those plastic mats, it was super yellow, like no color change at all. And then I took those off. This again is the bottom. When I took those off, it immediately started turning green to blue, and then I went ahead and beveled some of the edges, and even the edges were kind of a yellowy color, and then they went to a green to blue, but it's really kind of a pretty blue that's in there. So what I'm going to do, I know I like this design, but I don't like all those specks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and split the log and then cut it into bars, and I'm going to go ahead and shave these off because I just don't like what that looks like. They're still going to be a pretty bar, and if you, let me see if I can flip it. So this is that top side. I still have a little bit of swirls on the top, but the inside will be pretty. And this is, again, 100% natural soap with the goat's milk and natural colors, natural essential oils. So let me go ahead, split it, and we'll cut it. you.